This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson. We are selling this 2006 F350 King Ranch 4x4 6.0 turbo diesel. It has 30,000 actual miles. It was a theft recovery we purchased from an insurance company in Eugene, Oregon. Obviously it's modified. It's got 12-inch lift. It has King off-road suspension front shocks and 36-inch Pro Comp rear shocks. Bunch of lift stuff on the undercarriage of the vehicle, which you can see clearly in our video because it's huge. Anyway, it's a badass truck. They stole the stereo system out of it. That's why they stole the truck, probably. Obviously, beautiful tires. These are 37 by 13.5 by 20s with extremely high rubber, almost brand new. There's your King off-road racing shocks. It says King 3.1, 3.8.500 on the shocks. And you got the all the bars and everything that goes with it. It rides unbelievably well. They stole all the King Ranch emblems off of it, and they want $280 for them at Ford. So I said, heck no for 3 emblems. That's what they want. Try to walk around. It's got a little scratch right here. It's hard to even see up on top here. Here's your hood. I think that you're seeing the hood. There you go. Looks like the chrome is coming off of this front grille. You can see that. Obviously locking hubs. There's your suspension again. I know that the lease those things, they cost about $750 a shock. Obviously they did this when they stole the emblems. Probably did this when they stole the Power Stroke emblem off the side. So a little touch-up paint would have been a nice idea for us, but we had a serious demand to get this thing online. We've had people driving by and seeing it and just driving us crazy. Some black touch-up paint and some gold touch-up paint would have been a good idea there too. That would make that go away. But boy, I'll tell you what, you talk about some eyeball, this thing is cool. There's your passenger rear tire. It does have air suspension and Pro Comp shocks in the rear. Some big shocks right there. It has a compressor mounted underneath the dash, which I'll show you when we get inside. Backup sensors. There you go. Show you underneath. That's what the truck looks like underneath. It's a really cool truck. There's your lift. Scratch right here and one right here. Obviously you didn't want the F350 emblems. And this is being sold on a salvage title. They just threw it under the bus. I mean, it's shocking. It's theft due to it's salvage due to theft, not due to collision. This thing is definitely 100% not a wreck. Okay. You open the hood here. God, I'm not even gonna. This ought to be interesting. Let's see if I can even get this thing open. There you go. And how am I going to close it? That's the next part. Anyway, there's your, we got 2 new batteries in it. There's your Ford emblem right there. So you know that these are all Ford parts and not replaced or anything. This is a new battery. There's your core support. I'm doing this with basically my hand over my head, so I'm not really sure if you're able to see this or not. There's a new, actually this is the original battery, so I guess we just replaced one battery. Alright, let me reach up here. God, this thing is just huge. And this is being parked inside. It's not going to be left out at night. Way too much of a temptation for our neighbors from the south of the border to get in here and steal it. So it's going to go inside every night until it's gone. Make sure if you want to buy this and we come to a price agreement that your shipper knows that it's lifted and it's a big lift, because that makes a difference to them. Send the right truck to pick it up. Obviously they had some sort of running boards to step up in. They must have stolen those, so we bought these little steps right here, which actually make it semi-doable to get in. You step in there and grab the wheel and pull yourself in, but without them, it was impossible. So you're probably going to need a couple more in the rear, but most likely you're going to want longer ones. Those were 8-inch, and they're still, it's quite a step up. This thing is way up in the air. If you can get a perspective for this thing, but there's the truck next to us. That's just a regular truck. There's your King Ranch seats. As you can see, there's holes in the doors where the tweeters were. In both doors, here and here. Obviously there's no stereo. That was what went. We have air compressor here. You can hear that running. That's for the, then you release air using these two buttons here. Let's see. There's your tow package. Turn on the air. There's your air. Blowing ice cold. You got your rear window. Open and closed. You've got a moonroof. Let's see. There's your moonroof. There's that. There's a slider. This little trim was off it. We had to put the trim back on that goes around the moonroof. So it kind of has a little bit of a funky edge to it. I don't know why they took it. It looks like they were probably trying to steal the... let me turn this off. That they were probably trying to steal the moonroof for some reason also, and they probably got busted in the middle of it. I would say that they got stopped right about the time they took out the radio. You got adjustable pedals. You've got, there's your overdrive on and off. As you can see, you got 30,350 miles. Let me see if I can go through the information. There you go. There you go. All right, let's see. Then we have, put it in 4-wheel drive. Let's see, we got 4 high. Now it's in 4 high. I'm going to put it in drive. Forward. That works fine. I can feel it pulling. There's reverse. I can definitely feel it's in 4-wheel drive. Let's see. Let's put it in neutral. Let's put it back in 4-wheel drive. Now we're in 4-wheel drive low. That's here. Put it in. Okay, yeah, that's definitely a lot of torque right there. That feels really good. Reverse. Yeah, that's about a 10-mile-an-hour top speed, but there's 1.5 pounds of torque. All right, now we're back into 2-wheel drive. And let's see. Let's go for a quick drive down the street. I only got another 30 seconds here. Anyway, I've driven this thing on I-10. I had it going 90. I just wanted to make sure. For as big as this thing is and the aggressive tires, it has a fantastic ride. You could drive this thing to New York. And I wouldn't say that about most trucks that look like this. Wow, this is a great truck, guys. Really cool. If this thing were on a clear title, it would be 45,000, somewhere in that area. But it's not. It's on a salvage title, so you're going to save a ton of money off of that number. And it's definitely the same truck, if not better than the same truck that you would pay $45 for. Anyway, I just had to turn around. There's a big construction zone I was heading towards, and I would be stuck there doing nothing for quite a while. Anyway, this thing is cool. Anyway, please check it out. It'll be a very fair price, and let's do some monster trucking. It's cool, man.